one and I'm gonna kill you. Don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will. Stop, no, I'll let you live a little bit with the pain that I bring. You know it's only the beginning. Stop up, cause you're the next one and I'm gonna kill you. Don't believe it.
Alright guys, I'm back with another PBR Wi-Fi battle for you. This is the same trainer that we faced in the last battle, however I'm using a different Pokemon this time, so let's do this. They start with Dugtrio, I start with Shuckle. Now this is a Rat-Bide Shuckle. This is a Shuckle that hasn't been seen in a while. I don't think anybody uses it anymore. I thought of using this Shuckle in Sandstorm since it's pretty decent considering how well its defense is, and I have to say it does bring good results, though not too many people like to use this Shuckle because they don't believe in Shuckle's power, but let's prove them wrong. So I'm gonna start by wrapping the Dugtrio. Now the wrap is just there to keep the opponent in. Now this Shuckle has to work a specific way. You have to wrap the opponent to trap them in, then you have to encore whatever move they're using, and then bide it. You have rest there for recovering your life. Since Shuckle's defense is pretty good, it can wake up to do the same thing all over again. Now, I'm going to encore this turn to trap the opponent into Earthquake. Now they can't switch out because of the wrap. Now I think it was the Grip Claw. It's best to use Grip Claw sometimes with this this set, so that the wrap lasts for at least 8. I don't remember how many turns it was. I think it was 5 or 8 with the Grip Claw. But anyway, I'm going to set up the bide here. Unless I already set up the bide and I didn't catch it. Yeah, I already set up the bide. So my opponent is trapped in, encored into Earthquake, and I am storing energy for bide. And since Earthquake is doing practically nothing to Shuckle, it's going to be able to attack at full force, and because the Focus Sash is broken thanks to Wrap, that Dugtrio's not going to be able to take the bide's full power. Now, as you know, bide releases energy and doubles the amount of damage taken. So Earthquake's done quite a good amount, so this bide is going to take out this Dugtrio. So Shuckle's little trap here works pretty well. However, it's not going to be able to last depending on the Pokemon he sends in next, which is Starmie. Because Starmie has very high special attack, and he's going to use a stab move, Shuckle's not going to be able to survive. But should he, I'm going to actually encore this turn, just so he'll be trapped in Surf. I can get Feraligatr in, and I can set up, because Surf definitely won't be doing anything to Feraligatr. But the Surf ends up killing my Shuckle. But Shuckle managed to get rid of at least one Pokemon, which was good, and because he got rid of Dugtrio, that was actually better, because Dugtrio could trap opponents depending on what ability it had. Chances are that had the Shadow Tag ability. Well, not Shadow Tag. I forgot what the name was. But it's just like Shadow Tag. But anyway, I'm going to lock my... Well, no, I'm not going to lock myself in Outrage because I was predicting the switch thinking... with him thinking I would crunch. So... Or actually, no, I switched out. I switched into Fraligator, predicting his switch. So... I'm going to go into Fraligator, and that was a pretty good move because Starmie ends up switching out and going into a Gliscor. Now, Gliscor I'm going to hit with an Ice Punch right off the back. There's no point in setting up because I've seen him use one-hit knockout techniques before. I'm pretty sure he's probably carrying one on Gliscor, and should it hit after setting up, there's really no point in that setup if Guillotine hits. So I hit him with Ice Punch. It does about a fourth of damage, or a third I should say, and he's gonna end up hitting with the Guillotine. So that's going to take out my Fraligator, and this guy is a total douchebag because now, after this battle, when I got his battle pass, it was pretty obvious that he is an abuser of the one-hit knockout techniques because every Pokemon except for one, which can't learn a one-hit knockout technique, had one-hit knockout techniques. So I go into my Salamence to finish this off, and he's pretty much my only Pokemon left. I'm gonna lock myself in an Outrage because if I crunch that Gliscor, it's not gonna do anything. If I Aqua Tail, it will kill Gliscor, but then I have Starmie to deal with, so Outrage is my best bet here, and Earthquake won't even touch Gliscor, so out of process of elimination, it's pretty obvious that Outrage is the only thing I can do. Now, it doesn't kill, and if he hits with Guillotine, it's over, but luckily he ends up missing, so I still have a chance in this battle to win. So he's of course not going to be able to, well actually yeah, he does move first because he has a move I don't see on Gliscor often. He has Quick Attack. Now I don't know what Quick Attack is, well actually no, I do know what Quick Attack is for now that I think about it. If a Pokemon's wearing a Focus Sash and he survives a one-hit knockout technique, he'll have Quick Attack as backup. So I end up hitting it with Outrage. I take it out. Now here I was hoping I don't get confusion from Outrage because if I do it's over, but lucky me, I don't get the confusion. I'm gonna have one more turn of Outrage, and Starmie is definitely not gonna be able to survive it. So I'm going to be able to take this battle once more, and once again I'm just going to end the narration here because, as you can see, Outrage is just going to finish it off. So I will see you guys next time.
Smackdown by Outrage. A huge amount of damage. It's down. The results are in. The blue corner pulled off an impressive victory.